An Orthodox Jewish man was stabbed in a suspected hate crime in Zurich, Switzerland on Saturday evening. Zurich City Police said that a 15-year-old attacker stabbed the 50-year-old Orthodox Jew, critically wounding him. Local media reported that the perpetrator left when he was arrested. Some initial reports indicated that the assailant yelled "Death to the Jews" or "Death to Israel" during the attack. Zurich police say they suspect antisemitism as the motive. And joining us now to further speak on this troubling issue is Jonathan Kreutner, who is the Secretary General of the Swiss Federation of Jewish Communities. Mr. Kreutner, you're joining us from Zurich. Thank you very much. And a very concerning report. We've heard of a lot of anti-Semitism incidents in various places in Europe, not so much in Switzerland. Are things changing there as well, unfortunately?
Yeah, unfortunately, since October 7th, we had a lot of increase of anti-Semitic incidents also in Switzerland. We also had some physical attacks, some things that we never had before in Switzerland, like people were boxed or physically attacked, or people really were attacked here. But if this attack, as we all assume to be an anti-Semitic attack, this will be one of the most severe attacks on Jews in Switzerland since a long time. That somebody really tries to kill a Jew only because he's a Jew. It's something we are not used to it in Switzerland. Even since October 7th, unfortunately, we got used to a lot of things we did not know before, but this is a completely new dimension.
We were hearing of members of Jewish communities in France and Germany and Britain saying that their everyday life has become concerning, has become perhaps sometimes frightening. Is this the same in Switzerland, or are we not there? It's as concerning as this incident is it still a different story?
When we had these concerns after October 7th, in the first 3 weeks until November, we had a lot of people who were concerned, who were afraid to go maybe to synagogue, to send the kids to schools. It was a little bit calmer later when we had less physical attacks on Jews in Switzerland in the last months. So in the last 2 months, it was a little bit more calm. People got more to normal. But of course, that if people hear about this attack, the situation within the heads of the people will be very difficult. And for us, it's very important that we want also to say to the people, of course, they should be cautious, but Jewish life goes on. We have to continue. Jewish life has to go on, and it's very important. We don't let ourselves in any kind really be that this kind of attacks change our lives.
We know that many of the incidents in those countries that I mentioned, they come from many times from immigrant communities, many times immigrant from Muslim countries, and we know that these communities are very big. You know, these countries, Western European countries that are mentioned. Is this the same also in Switzerland? Is a higher percentage of the population now being immigrants, perhaps from the Middle East, who are taking advantage of this the situation we're all going through?
First of all, the increase of anti-Semitic attacks, which we experienced after October 7th, this was connected, and a lot of people from different spaces were perpetrators. I mean, there were maybe people from Muslim background, but also right wing, left wing, everything. You cannot say that it was one group that especially came up with these anti-Semitic attacks. It was always in Switzerland like this, that anti-Semitism came from all part of the spectrum. From this specific attack, which we know now, we only know that it's a Swiss. We don't know any kind of other backgrounds now, but which is really important to know that in Switzerland, like I said, anti-Semitism could come from all spectrums. We don't have in German-speaking Switzerland a huge migration wave from Arab-speaking countries. We have Muslim countries, but not especially from Arab-speaking countries. But if you look on the incidents, you really see it comes from everywhere. So we cannot say it's only one group, and it will be very difficult to stigmatize them out and to say it's them. I think there we also have a responsibility to really put it in a frame.